As recent tradition dictates, Stage 3 of the Cup Sani to Sea had 2 starts. The early birds were batches C downwards as they rolled away from Jolivet after a stunning night hosted by the parents, teachers and learners of Linford School. After a leisurely start to the morning, the racing snakes in A and B batches fired up their legs for a mid-morning departure. 86 kilometres and 900 metres of climbing awaited on the race to Scottborough Primary School. After a fast charge through Derek Whiteley's cane fields, the first climb of the day, the 1 kilometre Clint's climb, sorted the contenders from the pretenders. The split saw race leaders Bell and Beers of NAD Pro and second placed Haynes and Dutoy of DSV put 20 seconds into Pyga Eurosteel of Beerkus and Jessup. Jessup, who's in the middle of his mid-year university exams, was digging deep, and he and Beerkus managed to regain contact with the leading group. The top women's team, Dormakaba's Amy McDougall and Sam Sanders, had just under an hour in hand, but in characteristic fashion, they held nothing back. Mixed race leaders Yolandi Dutoy and Ben Melk Swanepoel were joined by Joe van der Winkel and Marcel Rodriguez of Cycle Nation Bring It On. They were looking to claw back 2 minutes and 48 seconds on the Garmin pair, but Swanepoel and Dutoy were not about to roll over after 2 rock-solid days. The short but steep work to be done climb in Vernon Crook's Nature Reserve saw Beerkus and Jessup again lose contact with the leading quartet. But once more a gutsy dig by the 20-year-old from Umhlanga got them back in touch. Despite their 4-minute advantage, NAD Pro were keen to make a clean sweep of the stages, and Matt Beers was driving a relentless tempo on the front. Gerd Haynes and Arne de Toy of DSV were beginning to show signs of fatigue in the chase. After lost and found and just before entering the Ellingham trails, Beers turned on the afterburners and the elastic snapped. He and Bell had caught a whiff of the sea and bolted for home. The fight for second came down to which of Haynes or Jessup could hang on to their partner the longest, and it appeared it was the Pyga Eurosteel rider. After having an unscheduled swim on Mossbank Dam on day 1, Bell safely negotiated the Huntsgrohe Bridge on Scottborough Lagoon. The national marathon champion and his partner Beers crossed the line at Scottborough Primary School after 2 hours and 40 minutes of intense racing.
Yeah, Matt, I saw his girlfriend this morning and I thought, oh yes, he's got extra motivation, I'm going to die today. So yeah, I sort of just hung on there and he opened it up towards the end. You know, we hurt the guys a lot in the beginning, and towards the end he just checked the guys struggling and he just put down the hammer and threw the guys in guts, and yeah, it was pretty much over. So we just had to hang on, and luckily he's on my side.
Pyga Eurosteel's Matthijs Beerkus and Julian Jessup won the fight for second over DSV. Although Gerd Haynes and Arne de Toy won the battle, they were second overall.
Yeah, I thought being one of the weaker riders in the top 6 at the Sani this year, you because of that you actually learn the most. So that was good. And another learning was yesterday I was sitting in my bed learning tax for Thursday's exam. But yeah, I got to just juggle the two.
Unlocking the door to victory in the women's race were Dormakaba's McDougall and Sanders, who were on top of their game all week.
Yeah, today we also just went out as hard as we can. Definitely wasn't an easy day, definitely not all downhill. But yeah, we just went out and rode our hardest, and I think we had a really good day. I think we both were feeling pretty strong. I don't know if we got our top 10 today, but we did beat a few teams that we didn't beat previously. So yeah, no, but stunning trails, and thanks to Farmer Glen and all the organisers. It was a beautiful, beautiful day.
The closest racing was in the mixed, where Van der Winkel and Rodriguez managed to outsprint the Garmin pair in a thrilling sprint to take their first stage win, but the overall went to Dutoy and Swanepoel.
Sani to Sea is a premier event today. It's been around for ages. Farmer Glen and his team put together an incredible event with an incredible vibe and just everything that they do, the reasons they do it for. So to win that and to bag it for Team Garmin and for myself and Yolandi personally, and for Farmer Glen for inviting us, that was it's special to win here today.
NAD Pro were the only team to finish under 9 hours to add the Sani to Sea title to their win in the Joburg to Sea 2 weeks ago. Haynes and Dutoy were 7 minutes and 17 seconds back. Dormakaba's dominance in the women's race graphically illustrated. Behind them, though, 4 young riders with great potential. They'll be back stronger and faster in years to come. 2 stage wins and the overall completes a fine 3 days of racing for Team Garmin. Great to see roadie Joe van der Winkel and Mark Rodriguez bringing their best form to the Cup Sani to Sea. 3 events over 5 days, 3,750 riders covering a total of 702 kilometres in the 14th edition of the Cup Sani to Sea in perfect weather. It remains the must-do stage race in South Africa. Get in the queue for the 15th edition in 2019.